Hey everyone, it's me, Matt. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are planting up a large black ceramic container with a variety of beautiful cactus plants. We're planting this container up for my living room coffee table, and I can't wait to get started. So let's get into it. So jumping right in, here is our work area for today. We are on my back patio. It is the late afternoon. I've got a little bit of shade from the tree canopy above. It is 95 degrees, so I'm gonna try to get through this project quickly today so that I don't kill myself in this intense Florida heat. But coming right in, you can see I've got 6 cactus plants here. I've got this one here. This is a chin cactus. You can see it's got some beautiful green color. Oh, there's a little spider on it. I don't know if you can see that moving. It's got some beautiful green color with some kind of long spikes on it. This one here is a Stenocactus. It's so beautiful. It's got such interesting texture. You can see kind of that wavy pattern on the base of the cactus, and then it's got some white accents with some small little spikes as well. And then this one here is a variegated moon cactus. Let me spin it around. You can see that beautiful variegated reddish pink color. It actually has a little flower bud on it. This one back here is actually a variegated moon cactus as well, and you can see the gorgeous flower. Is it? There we go. There we go. It's focusing. You can see the beautiful bloom on this cactus plant. And then back here, these are just an assortment of barrel cactuses. They weren't labeled. I bought all of these cactus plants at Walmart. They were pretty inexpensive, ranging in price from about $5 to about $8. All of them kind of have a more compact growth habit, and they will be perfect in my black ceramic container. Looking at the black ceramic container now, you can see it's got this beautiful shape. It tapers down toward the bottom. I actually won this container on a giveaway on Instagram years ago, probably 8 years ago. It's from a company called Modernica, and I believe it retails for like $250. So again, I didn't pay for it, I won it, but I will link it in the video description in the event you're interested in picking it up for yourself. Like I said, it is very expensive, but it is also very beautiful. I'm sure there's dupes that you can find online that look very similar. So I've also got some larger rocks here to kind of accent around the cactus plants once we get them all planted in the ground. And then I've also got this bowl of gravel back here that we'll use as ground cover to kind of cover up the soil. I tend to use, well, I wouldn't say tend to, I pretty much always use cactus plants inside my living spaces in my house because I have a cat and she likes to dig in soil and she likes to chew on plants, and cactus plants have all the spikes on them that she kind of tends to leave alone, and then using the rocks and the gravel, it helps deter her from digging. So the last little bit that I wanted to talk through really quick is the soil that we'll be using for this project. I picked up a bag of this Miracle-Gro cactus palm and citrus soil. It is for in-ground and in containers. It is fast draining. A lot of these cactus, well, all the cactus plants like fast draining soil. They don't like their feet wet, they can rot. So this stuff is perfect. I use it for all of my cactus and succulent plants. And the best part, it feeds for up to 6 months. So let me throw you guys up on the tripod and we will get started on today's project. All right, so to get started, let's open up this bag of Miracle-Gro soil. You can see, hopefully, there's like, it's a gritty soil. There's a lot of sand in it, which helps with that drainage. Once I fill up the container, I'll come in, I'll bring you in closer for kind of a closer look at the soil. But this is pretty simple. Trying my best not to make a mess. We'll start with that. Ooh, I got sweat in my eye. So bringing you all in for a closer look here, you can see this soil is loose and lofty. You might be able to see some of the grains of sand. There's kind of bigger chunks of mulch. Like I said, it is a very fast draining soil. You can also see how rich it is. It is such a deep, dark, almost black color. It is perfect for my little cactus plants. So let me throw you guys back up on the tripod. I'll bring you in a little closer and we will get to planting, and then we will put down that ground cover and place these rocks. Okay, so to start off, I am gonna put this larger one right here in the center, and then Be very careful. It is quite spiky. Not really root bound. I don't have to ruffle up the roots too much. Then I'm just going to encircle it with all these other ones. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just placing them where they'll fit. I think this one, maybe we'll push it back just a bit. We'll make room for this guy over here. Like that. Ooh, I just poked myself. This one's got the spikiest thorns. Actually, I am gonna swap this. I'm gonna move him there. A little bit more room for him to grow in. A little moon cactus we'll place right here. And the last little one, the Stenocactus, we'll tuck in right here toward the back. So there we go. They are all planted in. I'm gonna go get a screwdriver, maybe, actually, you know what, I'm gonna get a bamboo stake and I'm gonna use that to kind of tuck in the soil around the base of all these cactus plants, make sure that everything is settled in to the soil really well. And then we will go in and we will place the gravel ground cover and some of these rocks. You can see how these bamboo stakes work really well. I can get in there and really move the soil around and make sure that these cactus plants are all tucked in without poking my fingers. I have some leather gloves. I thought about using them, but I have no dexterity when I wear the leather gloves. This works so much better. You could probably also use chopsticks. All right, so let's put some of this gravel in now. You might notice some of these rocks, or these rocks toward the bottom, the gravel is wet, actually washed. I repurposed these gravel rocks from another planting project I was in this container previously, and I washed them off and I thought they were all dry. But you can see some of that water settled here toward the bottom, but it'll all dry out pretty quickly. Like I said, it is a very warm day here in Florida, 95 degrees. All right, so I don't think I have room for all 4 of these little rocks, but I'm gonna go ahead and place a few of them. We'll put this one here, like that. Maybe this littler one here, like that. And then let me go see if I can find some smaller ones. Give me 1 second. So there we go. I picked up some smaller ones. I think I can tuck this one in right in there. Maybe that one there. And then I can put this one there like that. Check it out. I think it looks so beautiful. Little cactus garden for my living room coffee table. And the best part, my cat won't mess with it. Let me just go get a paper towel real quick and I'll wipe off the edge of this ceramic container, and then we will move this right into my living room. So there we go. This planter is all ready. It looks so beautiful. So let's go place it in my living room. So there we go. My little cactus container has found its home here on my coffee table. You might have seen towards the end of the last clip, my cat jumped down from the windowsill to check it out. She sniffed around at it, but then quickly realized it was something not to be played with. Right, girl? Look at you. She's so cute. But like I said, she doesn't really mess around with cactus plants. I've got these two larger cactuses or cacti here, and then this much larger one over here. So yeah, this will be a little test. Like I said, I don't expect her to play with it, but I think it looks so beautiful here on my coffee table. It's such a modern look, and I love the way that this black container looks on my piano black coffee table. I think it looks so sleek. It is so beautiful. So as far as watering and I guess ongoing care for this cactus container, I'll water it with, maybe 3 tablespoons of water once a month. There actually isn't a drainage hole at the bottom of this container, so that's why I went with cactus plants in the container, because it requires not a ton of water. So I feel like I can really be good about moderating the amount of water that I put in there. And then this room gets, you can see, bright indirect light. So I think they should be good. These plants have kind of a more compact growth habit. Eventually they'll get too big for this container, but for the next few years, this will be their beautiful home. And hopefully this little girl over here leaves it alone. So that's gonna do it with this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I've inspired you to plant up a beautiful cactus, or maybe even a succulent container for somewhere in your home, or maybe outside in your garden on a porch or patio. If you haven't already done so, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons so you can hang out with me in future videos. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.